Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. Today I'm gonna be playing the same list as yesterday, just because everything went so Millhouse yesterday. I can't really not do it again. I wanna get rid of all my punts before I play the challenge tomorrow. Alright. I think we can start. Now, can I keep my score updated today? Probably not. But I'll still try. Alright, so first match underway. We're 0-0. And this is gonna be one of those days where I just start on the draw every game. And this hand's really good. This hand is really good. We're definitely keeping this. Arid Mez is a bit scary, so it's burn on the other side. Yeah, okay, it's burn. Alright, the mirror, that's rare enough. Okay, decisions. Decisions. I think I want to kill the Goblin guide. So suspending Riftbolt's a good play. Playing Swiftspear is also a good play, because I get to Helix next turn. I think I'm gonna Swiftspear here. Because Swiftspear lets me get by. Like, Swiftspear here means my opponent either... double spell here is really strong. With another Goblin guide, that's good for us. It's actually huge for us. So I have Helix in hand. I can afford to a no land for opponent. Wow. I think I might... I'm probably fetching for a basic here. I attack. And then yeah, I think that's a decent play. Just like attacking for 1 and killing my opponent's board. He's on 1 land. So I think this is decent. And I know that it might be a bit weird, but like casting... I have Skewer, so I can't really force these spells pre-combat. I could, like suspending a Riftbolt, playing tap land and suspend Riftbolt, but I think that's getting hit by those guides for much longer would become problematic. We have good plays in hand. Seal of Fire. It's a good one. Okay, we get to be cheeky now. Yeah. We get to be super cheeky here. Alright, so opponent might have Incinerator in hand. I think that's the only reason he's playing Seal of Fire. So I kinda like playing Eidolon here. Like, suspending a Rift Bolt means I can kinda swiftly deal with an Incinerator. My opponent has to take care of my board. Yeah, and he does. That's good for us. Like, I kinda didn't want to cast spells into my own Eidolon. When opponent suspends Rift Bolt. So I think that he definitely has an Eidolon, not an Eidolon, an Incinerator in hand. So I kinda want to be fast now. Oh, and that's very fast. Is it lethal here? I think it might be lethal. 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's lethal. Alright, so lands beat no lands. As surprising as that may be. So yeah, like, never keep one-landers if you're on the play. Like, yeah, this was great. And then I killed his board, and now he's so far behind. It's not even funny. Alright, sideboard. Bringing in all the tech. One's on white, so I actually like that. Means I don't have to bring in Smash Smithereens. I do like Eidolon, to be honest. Try to remember one-landers are never worth it. Yeah, they really aren't. Because, like, you keep one-landers, and you basically put yourself in a situation where you either find a land or you lose. Like, that's the thing. It's not about finding a land trophy every day. Oh, I wish. I wish. It's not about... so basically the thing that tempts people is, oh, if I find a land, I win. But actually, if you don't find a land, you lose. And if you do find a land, then you're just fine. So I've come to observe the enemy and the master of the enemy. If that means what I think it means, thank you very much for saying that. But also, what do you mean, the enemy? Oh, this hand's beautiful. This hand's beautiful. Okay, this hand's much better. Actually... hand's a bit rough. This hand's a bit rough. Like, I'm on the draw. I'm a Ponza fiend, anything not Ponza is the enemy. Yeah, that makes sense. And as weird as it is, like, when I first saw Ponza being played, I thought, oh, this sucks, like, my matchup's probably really bad. Wait a minute, let me just think about this keep here. Alright, I'm gonna keep for sure. I have a sideboard card, a good one at that. I might ship Eidolon. I gotta ship Skewer, unfortunately. I thought that Ponza was a really bad matchup, but then I played it a bunch, and like, wait a minute, this is actually really good. Because killing the elf is so good for us that you kind of win games just by killing the elf, but also a turn 2 Clothis can be not great. So that matchup, it's either even or favored for burn actually, which is super weird because you play Clothis main deck and you also get to play like Baloth or Weather the Storm, but I still always feel favored in that one. Okay, I probably want to start with Guide, right? Like, do I want to shock myself in case I find another white land? I think I do. I think I think that shocking myself here is fine. Playing Guide as a blocker would definitely be interesting. Having Kor in hand means I probably don't want to do that. I think it's fair that you can swing bad depending on if they find their life gain and we don't have crack. Yeah, like, sometimes you can't afford to play around Weather the Storm, but also they don't really... Like, okay, Seasoned Pyromancer is an absolute house just because it's a looting that's also a lingering souls, as Nikachu put it. Oh, am I gonna get Kord here? Probably am, right? Matchup is closer than it ever has been. It's very palette and draw dependent. Yeah, I think so too. Do hate Weather Storm, it's the worst card at home. It's like 1.5 decks in the meta. Yeah, but sometimes that's needed. I think that control playing Weather Storm isn't great, but Ponza playing Weather Storm is fine because Ponza has a really fast clock. Well, there's only one way of going about this. This Goblin guy attacks. See if opponent makes the mistake of blocking. No block. Okay. Now, do I want to play Eidolon? I think I want to play Eidolon here. Just because it's so annoying. When one of those decks is top of the metagames, Weather Storm is good to have. Yeah, I think that... Again, in Ponza, where you have a fast deck, it's good. Because Weather Storm like gains you what, 1, 2, sometimes 3 turns, and that's really good when Ponza is pretty much trying to race everything in a weird way where you start racing on turn 4. But that's how the deck works. So I think that having that Weather Storm is good. I wouldn't play it in Control though. Like in Control, you play a big Weather Storm, then you kinda have to draw your stuff. I don't know. I don't love it. Blocking here is not to my liking, I think. Weather's only okay against Prowess. And Burn, like... Burn's a bit more relevant nowadays. But I do think that if you want to hate on Prowess, you play Removal. Lightning Bolt to the face. I might just be dead here. It's a very real possibility. Opponent now plays Boros Charm, and I'm just dead. Another bolt? Like, I might just be dead here. I think I am. Chandra's Incinerator. Wow, okay. Alright, that works. Okay, we knew that you were drawing the Goblin guide. Like, I'm just dead here, right? Like, even 2 bolts wouldn't do it. Okay, so... Sometimes you just kill one if their board is better. I'm assuming you're saying Prowess just kills you, even if you weather the storm. Yeah, that happens more often than you'd like. I think I'll keep the sideboard, just... Maybe look into keeping a path. Might be good. But yeah, I think that Weather the Storm only delays the inevitable against Prowess. I know, I just play more removal, but also playing removal is so annoying because this hand's pretty great on the play, so I'm gonna keep it. Boss, I've ever asked you what you think about T-Palm. Deflecting Palm is a great magic card that you should own. Like, I always like to own at least 3. I usually own 4 copies of cards, but I'd recommend 3 because it's that card that can suddenly be very good. I don't like playing a single though, but I do like playing a split of Path Deflecting Palm when big mana is a thing. But also, when big mana is a thing, now we have Incinerator, so maybe Deflecting Palm's not needed anymore. Because, unfortunately, my Cyber, if I ever think it's kind of good. Yeah, it has some moments. Like, whenever Eldrazi is really good, Deflecting Palm can go the distance. It's really solid right now. Yeah, it's really good in red mirrors, so I'd imagine that it's good right now. I think I wanna shock my... No. Like a third land really does wonders here, so I'm gonna start like this. Like now we're on the beat. Against Prowess and Etron and Batterskull. I never consider Batterskull just because I think it's unlikely that my Deflecting Palm and even my Skullcrack will resolve against a... We might be screwed here. We might be very screwed here. This might be a turn to Incinerator. We kinda need to draw Path. If we draw Path though, it's so good. Kind of baiting my opponent into cracking the Silifier. I'm gonna shock myself in case I draw Kor. Against Batterskull, I never really think that I'm gonna be resolving my anti-Batterskull spells. Well, actually, between resolving them on my turn, where my opponent has Force, or his turn, where he has untapped mana, like, it's just a bit awkward to try to deal with Batterskull. I think your plan should be, oh, this is very good for us. This is very good for us. This means no Incinerator. And we have good spells against Kor Firewalker. We even have a good bluff against, not bluff, like a good mind game against Firewalker, which is... So it's not Firewalker. Swiftspear. I think we kill that. I think we kill that. Though... Oh, this is super awkward. Like, I want to kill that. But also, opponent might have... Opponent might just go at me and cast Incinerator. Which is a possibility. He did hesitate. Well, not really. Yeah, he always had the control of the situation. So... Let me think for a bit here. My two plays are attacking, waiting for blocks, and then playing Skullcrack, putting my opponent down to 7, which is really good for us. Or killing this, putting my opponent down to 10. I think I like attacking here, and putting my opponent down to 7 if he doesn't block. Yeah. It's like his land situation means we win on a land drop here. If he does play, yeah, he shot this at me, so he might be playing Incinerator here. Yeah, so we really need a land. Come on, land. Come on, land. Or path. Path would be decent. Yeah, path actually does it. Land or path. Or lightning bolt. We have a ton of options, not gonna lie. I think we can't take a hit from Incinerator though. We're at 11. An opponent didn't. Opponent's thinking if he's gonna attack. He should. He's dead to double spell. So I think he should attack here. Alright, moment of truth. Can we draw land? Yep. Alright, that's match. Pretty decent. Pretty decent, not gonna lie. If this had come down earlier though, we were screwed. Because we kept double Skullcrack. Afraid of Kor. And then we drew another one. We kinda need the removal. Oh. Bad hands to come. Okay. Updating the score now. Before I forget. 1-0. I think that was a good game one. Pretty close matches. That game 2 was so close. If you didn't play Kor there, or we had drawn Path, I think we were... Maybe I should have... Yeah, I think that my mistake was not blocking with Eidolon there. Then again, I kinda need Eidolon alive to beat Kor, without a Kor of my own. So... not sure. Oh, we're on the play, that's super good. Oh, this hand's good. This hand's real good. Starting with a shock in case I have to bluff Boros Charm next turn, which is unlikely. Which is quite unlikely, because I'm on the play. So I think my next turn is pretty... Oh, plains. I don't like plains. It could mean a lot of things. It really can't, right? It's just path. My opponent doesn't path me. Alright, so I'm gonna force him to either take action or lose, basically, next turn. That's a lot of damage coming in. Not sure if it's lethal, but 6, 9, 13... Okay, it is a path. Okay, so what I did there was I attacked with open mana. Oh, that's awkward. Well... we kill it, but that's super awkward. Means my opponent's probably on a tax build. which I do not love at all. Well, I think we just... do I just want to empty my hand? I actually think I want to put this in hand. Because I have 4 lands, so it's unlikely that I'm not casting all my spells this game. Arbiter plus... no, he can't. He might field me here. Ooh, fielding me here is actually pretty good. Because I can cast Lurrus now. Ooh, that's scary. That's cool. That's very scary. What does this do? When it attacks, it creates a 1/1 with vigilance that's attacking. When he blocks, it creates another blocker. Okay, okay. We get to do something fun here. We get to do something very fun here. My opponent can attack, but I'll block the little dude and gain life, and gain the life that my opponent attacks me with. Unless my opponent has an anthem, which he might have. By the way, I'm super confused about what my opponent's playing. Path on Lurrus. Okay. Okay. So I'm like super clocked now, right? That's actually irrelevant. Because I think I just lose here. I'm at 12, that's a lot. I have 10 damage in hand though. Huh. I have 10 damage in hand, which I can cast this turn. Which I think I will. I'll actually play this land just to make sure that I have enough stuff. Honestly, and I'll wait here. Immediate. Oh, did he? Oh, he got a sword. No, that's awful. I thought he got Batter Skull. He's gonna gain 3. He's gonna gain 3. Oh wait, am I just dead here? 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Okay, we might be fine. We have like 3 draws. Just can't draw creatures. Or else... we're omega screwed. I'm gonna go down to 1. I don't think it makes much of a difference. That's not what we want. We need spell. Wait, can we actually... Oh, I don't think we can do it. We need a Boros Charm here. Oh, we were so close. We were so close. We have enough damage and mana, but we can't cast things. It was actually so close. Well, it's a loss, so can't really. Definitely bring in these and this. Taking out. I need Skullcrack. I think I need Eidolon. As much as it pains me, I need to take out non-removal. I think I need to control the board. Maybe not. Maybe I just want to race. Hey, congrats on the 5-0 yesterday. Is Lurrus worth it enough of the time to take up a sideboard slot? I think it is. Like, instead of playing a third Searing Blaze, I'm playing the Lurrus, which is fine for me. I think I like this side. I think it's good. I honestly think it's good. I think that you aren't playing it like that much, but these matchups is where it's super good, where you can just play the removal and have a late game plan. Similar to what Lurrus was doing originally, except that now you don't have those games where I can slow roll my hand and just cast Lurrus from the side. Now he costs 6 mana, which is a lot, so most of the times you'll be cycling lands, but I still think it's worth it. I'm gonna play a land here. I really hate playing Lightning Bolt, just like this. Aether Vial. Well, now I kinda like playing the Lightning Bolt, actually. Now, do I want to play Eidolon? Yeah, and here's why I'm playing Eidolon. This might dissuade my opponent from playing anything on 2, which is the annoying CMC. Yes. Oh, Firewalker? Ouch. Ouchie. It's a terrible draw. Well, we did bring in Path, which is great. That's something good to remind for game 2. 2 4-1s today, so salty. Ugh. What were the losses, Munish? Our Ranger's terrible here for us. Giver is fine, he's not gonna block. I have Skullcrack, so I can do some nasty stuff here, like please no Thalia. That's fine. That's actually super fine. Is it Ranger? It is. Another Giver, okay. Alright, so now I attack. Cobra Vial, lost to Pawns and Neobrand, lost to Merfolk. Well, losing to Pawns is probably like the norm for you, I'd imagine. But Neobrand losing to oh, they play Force, right? Was that it? They randomly play Force, because Force is so good that even in your creature deck, where you kind of play all blue spells, had no chance versus Merfolk. Sounds about right. Damn that Pawns. What do I want to do here? If I attack, opponent just blocks my Eidolon. I probably can trade with Canonist. Honestly, or do I play Eidolon? If I play Eidolon, then any of my spells is lethal. If he does play a thing, he's kinda set to play Giver. But maybe game 1 Captain Iffy Hand, Missing Rider, got double seasoned out of the game. Oof, big oof. Spreading Seas, not seasoned, it's just spread it. Spreading Seas is such a good card. It's so much better than it should be. I think I'll actually not play Eidolon here, because if I play Eidolon, I'm putting myself in a situation where, sure, my opponent won't cast spells, but also I hate Spreading Seas. It's so like it basically permanently moons a land, except for blue, and also cantrips. Like, what the hell? What the hell is that? And no plays from opponent. Oh, he's attacking? Interesting, interesting. It's a 2-for-1 versus you. Oh. Casting Spreading Seas. This attack's really awkward. Right? Can I take 5 here? I can. I think my objective is to win next turn, so... Let's see what we're playing with here. We get a card, more like a 3-for-1. They get a card, lose a color source, and duplicate them, sprawl, and huge temple. Oh, yeah, it sounds very rough. Did you ever get a Spreading Seas on like a double or triple Utopia land? I've played Spreading Seas in Amulet, so... Is it legit? No, too big brain for that, huh? Yeah, you usually you spread out the Utopia sprawls, so... We need Bolt here, or even... Does that achieve anything? If we attack, we die to the Crackback. Well, this is awkward. If I attack, I die to the Crackback. I'll outsplash you for Uro and Spreading Seas. Like, no joke, like Teamer Ponza with Uro sounds busted. Like you just play your game, but with Uro. So I can't attack here. I think I always play this land. So where are my outs? My opponent even tries to cast anything, he's dead. So let's work with what's on the board. If I play this second Eidolon, I go down to 4, and I go down to 3. I don't think that casting... I just need to double block Ranger. I'm at 4 basically. Huh. Think I'm not doing anything here. Friend of ours is thinking of collective conjuring in Temur Ponza to double cast Stone Rain. That sounds like a madman's idea. I kinda like it, not gonna lie. Yeah, maybe I should have smashed the Vial last turn to avoid this situation. I think that was my mistake. If I crack this, I go down to 5. My opponent can hit me for 3 here. They go down to 2. I think I'm doing it now. Just that is so great. Well, that makes sense. He loves his madman's ideas. I'm gonna fetch now, just to avoid like a Ranger awkward situation. And I'm basically dead to like I actually don't think that white has any. I don't think that white has any. Oh. Oh, that's a good one from opponent. Didn't consider that. Let me crack this. Went pro red, and now I can't play spells. And even if I attack with Eidolon, okay. So I think we got it. Do I have any outs here? I attack my opponent. I attack, my opponent just doesn't block. I can add dying to my own Eidolon. All punted by sacrificing. No, yeah, Eidolon kind of screwed me. I think my punt was not killing Vial. Yeah, that was a dumb play by me. I lost this one. It's completely on me. I was thinking that I might want to Skullcrack on opponent's turn, but like I don't think you have a way out. Oh, my opponent's talking to me. Oh no, I punted. Vile play. So I'm just gonna concede here, because my opponent obviously wants to go play his next game. My punt was the Vile one, because even if I can Skullcrack anything relevant, like at that point, I think that him having the extra creature is just too good against us. So definitely my punt, so we're 1-1. Let's update the manual score. One win, one loss. Still in a comfortable position, I think. Just need to avoid I just need to avoid doing what I just did, which is I try to outplay my opponent, like try to play around their stuff, like what they might have, and then just outplay myself and let my opponent do stuff. That happened more than once already. I still remember one game I lost to Ponza because I think I didn't have Skullcrack, but like I played as if I did, and I just lost because there was a turn where I just passed with 2 mana open and did nothing. Or I think I had Skullcrack and didn't play it. No, I think I didn't have Skullcrack and just passed with 2 mana open to bait my opponent into playing around Skullcrack, and then my opponent just did nothing and was faster than me because he had a better board state. Unknown matchup. I started with a fetch because I need gas here. Blue, not good, not good. As not ideal as this is on your mana, I'm against blue. I need to save this for Uro. And putting my opponent down to 10 on turn 2 is pretty great. Ideally, my opponent, he can opt. Like he goes opt into land, and then I draw a Goblin Guide. That would be great. And put him down to 7, then he Uros, I crack it, he goes down to 4, then I top deck a Bolt and I win. That's the entire movie. Come on, opponent, you just have to opt. It's easy. It's so easy. Not really sure. There's only one good cantrip for 1 mana in blue, right? Legal, of course. Although I think that the strong blue cantrips are all... Oh, Thought Scour. So Soul Tie. I'd argue that this isn't a good cantrip. Right, my opponent's on Soul Tie. This is a very bad draw. It's a very bad draw. I'm gonna crack that canopy. I think that my opponent's gonna Uro here. But if he doesn't, I wanna have value. Like, shock yourself into playing Uro. Come on. Come on, shock yourself and play Uro. It's happening. It's happening! Alright. Push is annoying. No land? Oh. So we just need a spell. Any spell. It's not a spell. I'm actually gonna crack this. I'd rather win here than play an Eidolon, but I guess Faith would not have it. He might concede here, but also Cryptic Command is a card. Though he has no land, so yeah, just concedes. Makes sense, makes sense. Alright, so against Sultai, I think I'm only bringing in Surgical. Taking out... Taking out Helix. Yeah. I think taking out Helix is the best play here. Not the best play, the best decision, because my life total doesn't matter at all. It's expensive, so I'd rather have a lower curve. Especially on a game 2. Revealing Lurrus. This hand's not bad. This hand's not bad. Do I want to keep... I think it's still too risky though. Oh, I like this so much more. I'm actually... I'm shipping Lava Spike? No. I'm shipping Boros Charm. Because of Spell Snare. Ooh. What is that? What's green? Explosives for 1? You cheap mofo. Now, what am I valuing more? I think didn't we just bottom this? Old mulligan's back. We just put this on top. It's an MTGO thing. I think I actually want to kill Lavamancer here. Is that crazy? Yeah. I think it's not what I want to be doing. Oh, Aether Gust. Yeah, I should have played Grim Lavamancer there. Should have definitely played Grim Lavamancer there. Yeah, I don't wanna Boros Charm the Goblin. Maybe that was the correct play, actually. I think that's a punt right there. I think you make Eidolon indestructible. He's gusting my Goblin guys. So we put it on top. Opponent might play Uro now. We're not too happy. No Uro. How cheeky am I by attacking with Grim Lavamancer? Let's get in Lavamancer. Quaddle? Who plays Quaddle nowadays? I don't know, it sounds like a really bad play to make my Grim Lavamancer indestructible with an explosives looming over my head. I think I just play Lava Spike and Goblin Guide because if my opponent plays Uro, this Goblin Guide still gets in for one. Maybe, maybe not. Super poor draw. Opponent is playing Quaddle, so I don't want more removal. Oh, he shuffles it away, it's relevant. It's very relevant. It's this. Snap Gust. Snap Gust. Is he gonna gust my Goblin Guide? And do I surgical the gust? I think I surgical the gust here. Because my opponent didn't play Uro, which tells me that he doesn't have it in hand. This is just a mana leak. Oh, he's just playing another gust on my Goblin Guide. That's fine. Snap Drown in the lock. Okay, okay, okay. Wait, only 2 gusts? Really? Oh, my opponent's degenerate. What the hell? Pulse of Murasa? That's awful. And Cling... Oh, I'm so dead here. And Ashiok? Oh, game 3 is gonna be annoying. Okay. Just charm his face here. Now that land that he had, yeah, that's useless. But I am clocked now. Well... yeah. Just because if I happen to draw anything, opponent should have cast Snap there, and then I'm dead. If opponent casts Snap there, and then attacks with Creeping Tar Pit and double Snap, that's 7 damage. And I literally can't use any of my lands. Now I'm gonna be using my lands here. I don't have Drown the Lock, so I'm probably still dead. Yep. Double Rift Bolt, super annoying. That late, at least. So opponent's playing explosives. So maybe Grim Lavamancer's not great. My opponent does play enough removal that Grim Lavamancer is not great. It's a good card still. But Aether Gust plus removal plus explosives, I think it's too much. It's too much. Now I'm gonna start playing. Such a good hand. No Uro answer though. But I think that this is punchy enough that... So I'm assuming that my opponent kept a hand with a sideboard card. He's keeping 7. He either has a great hand or he just is playing a sideboard card. So this is Fatal Push. Opponent didn't even give me time to threat something. Let's actually fetch here. And I should have taken a print of my opponent's deck, because if he plays Collective Brutality here, I pretty much conceded the game by playing this Eidolon. Okay, so no Collective Brutality. He might have Snap. He might have Gust. I'll bolt the Snap, for sure. Drown in the Lock. Oh, Aether Gust. I think I put it on top, right? I might play Uro here. I know it's tempting. It's tempting to run Boros Charm Skewer. My opponent's probably waiting to counter this Eidolon. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. I win if I draw any form of Lightning Bolt. Well, I win if I draw any form of Lightning Bolt that isn't Rift Bolt. Thought Scour me? Oh, opponent! Such a good player. He milled Lava Spike and Lightning Bolt. Like a champ. Now we Charm Face. Does opponent play Pulse of Murasa here? There's a chance, He did have one copy. Yeah, putting a land on top. Very funny, opponent, very funny. Does he play Uro here? He probably does. No Uro. Alright. Again, I know it's tempting to just cast Helix. No. No, it's not tempting at all to do have the second Eidolon. That's why I put this one on bottom to, I don't know, maybe make my opponent think I was gonna go for lethal or something like that. Now in an interesting position, because if opponent plays Uro, yeah, he goes up to 6. He goes up to 6. Oh, but Misty is really good for us. And that's the perfect draw, I think. Actually, I think I should have... Oh. So opponent is just dead here. Yeah, they can't even crack that, they can't force it. GG's, opponent. I think I played that well enough. By the way, we were dead next turn. He was gonna escape Uro. Which is super rough for us. Okay, 2-1. Let's update the score. By the way, if you, the viewer, knows any other way of having an automatic score other than MTGO, please do let me know. Because MTGO is currently bugged. No, not bugged. There were some changes in the Wizards API, and the guy that runs the MTGO still hasn't updated it, which is understandable. Like, Wizards just changed a bunch of stuff, and now he has to pretty much remake a lot of features, I think. On the draw here. Honestly, I don't even know what's an ideal on the draw hand. Against Lurrus, probably Prowess. I do like this a bit more against Prowess. We have the removal. Our hand is painful. I'm aligning Companions, but I'm seeing a Lavamancer. No removal though. I'm gonna keep. In the spirit of it being a non-Lava Dart deck. Because I think that, or rather, not Boros, because I know that Boros just runs a bunch of Lava Darts, but Rakdos doesn't. Ooh, second Eidolon is actually pretty decent. The plan is making my opponent play on the defensive now. Like, making him kill Lavamancer, then making him kill Eidolon, and then I sneak away a win. So this is a light up the stage. Maybe I should have blocked. There's an argument for blocking there. So we get still no second color. Abbot, alright. Seriously? Like, why are we just drawing non-removal? Well, Lavamancer is on block duty now, I think. No cards in graveyard for him. Another Abbot, that's usually good. Ooh, yeah. Bobble against Eidolon is so bad. I'm gonna do something weird. I'm gonna block the Abbot. I have a second Eidolon in hand. So that Eidolon was 4 damage plus removal. It's like a better Searing Blaze, I guess. And this is a good draw, because I get to go face and then kill a dude with Lavamancer. And is that what I want to do here? Don't has 3 in hand, it's a lot. Yeah, I think I need to go face and kill a dude. Because it also preserved my life total. I only lose now if he manages to chain a bunch of stuff. And my opponent still hasn't shown me what second color he's running, which makes me nervous enough. What is opponent playing? I need to know for game 2 and 3. His hands is oh, it's black. Oh, Thoughtseize is here. Super good. For them. Cling to Dust? Oh. Opponent attacks. Alright. Put Lurrus in hand. Okay, so I'm sensing a... Huh. Casts a spell, he goes to 8. I think I need this here. Like, this point of damage is very relevant with my hand. So, opponent's set to play Lurrus plus Abbot, or Lurrus plus Bauble. Maybe he doesn't even play Lurrus, just goes for it. Do I block? Do I block? I block. Opponent's casting Cling to Dust, exiling one of his creatures, maybe? Yeah. Wait, what? That was so bad. Yeah, see, that point of damage was so important. Wow. That single Lavamancer attack was the difference here between winning and losing. So I am pretty proud of myself. Alright, good game, good game. Now on to Sideboard, completely different match. I side in a bunch of crap. Skullcrack's relevant. Boros Charm on the other hand isn't. Lava Spike kinda isn't. Oh, I still need to make some cuts. Still need to make some cuts. I need to cut stuff for Smash the Smithereens, basically. which I do need, because they do run Dragon's Claw. You never know what to cut. I think that cutting 2 Rift Bolts on the draw, or yeah, I think that playing 2 Smash is fine. I think I need a third. I'm just gonna cut Rift Bolts. Look at a Skullcrack. I like this. I like this sideboard. Opponent having Fatal Push is scary though. Oh, that hand's nearly perfect. There's just one small issue. I kinda need to be on the aggressive side. It's like here I'm attacking. I want my opponent to waste his removal on my shit. This game... Did I update my score? I did. He has Bolt in hand. As stated earlier, I'm gonna make my opponent react to me. I want to draw out his removal. Plays Abbot. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, he reveals Push. Oh, I'm so happy here. He still has Lightning Bolt in hand, I can forget. And now he can't attack. And now we can't attack. Goblin guy's attacking for sure. Actually... I like this. Opponent revealed a push to me, so I kind of have to play into him not having a second one with this Firewalker. Because I know he has a Lightning Bolt. Does he have push or not? That's the big question. Okay, now real talk. Can I race here? Thank you for the subscription, Padalam. This Lightning Helix gonna be dedicated to you. I'm just figuring out where it's supposed to go. Oh, if it goes face, I think I like it going face actually. And as I'm always gonna play this tapped, I'm gonna do it now. I think it goes face because I think I have enough. So sorry, Padalam. This cure is dedicated to you, and it's going face. Look at that. Always yes, always yield. I think I have enough sustain to really not care about stuff here. Like, sure, what is he bolting? He's bolting my Goblin Guide. I kinda don't care. I actually wish he'd bolted my Swiftspear. I would save my Swiftspear. I think I'm in a position where, seriously, that looks super bad. I'm in a great position. Oh no! I should have. What am I doing? He did bolt the Swiftspear, and I just let it die. Wow. What a monkey I am. We don't care about that. We care if he plays push, basically. No push, we just win here. I don't even care about these lava darts. Now, we do lose if we don't draw anything in our 2 draw steps. Like, each lava dart is 3 damage because of this whole crew hitting me. Alright, moment of truth. Can we draw 1 spell? Any spell, except Goblin Guide or Skewer works. Just gonna cast Skewer. Alright, so we're 3-1. That one was bad. That does it. Okay. We're fine, we were fine. Let's update the score to 3-1. Now I kind of want to win, just because a 4-1 is so much better than a 3-2. But also, oh man, I really want to win here. Well, I guess it's on me, right? Like, even this loss might have been a win, and it was a terrible matchup. Like, white good stuff is surprisingly strong against us, just because their cards line up really well against ours. Like, Stoneforge is really good, anything with a butt of 4 is quite good, Vial is really good, Giver is extremely annoying. What else? Thalia is absurdly good against us, which is funny because she's absurdly bad against Lava Dart. Lava Dart is not a good burn card. It's a great prowess card. It's actually the card that made prowess go from eh into wow. Because prowess was a thing for a while before Lava Dart came on the play. You love to see it. Alright. Revealing Lurrus. We mull this. It was a greedy keep. Now we have to mull to 5. Oh. We mull to 5 and we keep pretty much the same hand. I'm gonna ship away both skewers. I think that I lose if I don't stick this Eidolon, so I think I should play to my outs. Spin the Rift Bolt here. Hopefully my opponent's trying to race me. And I don't need the cards to go over Disruption. Infect? Oh, Scales. Infect would have been so much better. But now if I stick this Eidolon, I'm in such great shape. I'm gonna draw like Boros Charm. Oh my god, we do draw the land. Wow. We should have definitely lost this game if we managed to win. It's like my opponent has some rough decisions now. Sure, Ballista for 1. Oh no, he has Scale, so that's just a Ballista for 2. And I'm not attacking. I actually prefer if my opponent tries to outplay himself and not kill my Eidolon. Like if he plays something here. Yeah. Yeah. Now do I kill my Eidolon now? I think I know what my opponent wants to do. Huh. And this is grafting this. So this is gonna go up to 4. And sacks this, so we can just 6/6. Opponent takes 2. I think I kill this now. Okay, so my opponent does decide to kill my Ballista right away. No, my Eidolon, sorry. I'm just gonna kill that Ravager. Ravager's so good that I think I can't really... Now I'm in top deck mode, which is not good. Could be worse. Oh, please do, opponent. I feel that, like, that ability... maybe not, because then it's pretty much unplayable. If that ability is obligatory, then this land's unplayable. We're gonna place the Ozolith, and another Scales, and now I... 1 mana, 6/6. We're screwed. We're definitely screwed. Now, actually... No, I think we're just screwed. How likely is my opponent? What's the likelihood of him not having... Well... That's a thing. What? Snap block that. Can I live here? If one has anything of worth, I can't. And we win with Lava Spike or Lightning Bolt off the top. Land doesn't do it. Boros Charm doesn't do it. Creature probably doesn't. Creature 100% doesn't do it. And I think I'm just dead here. Sacrifices the Ozolith. Or itself. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh well. Then he pings me for 1. Sure. It wouldn't have worked either way. I think Smash the Smithereens is obviously a must. Searing Blaze is also good. I think that Boros Charm is pretty crappy. I think I actually need the reach. I actually might cut some creatures here. Yeah, like I think cutting creatures is the way to go. And I also want Path, so I just cut all my creatures. The opponent plays like 0 mana shit and 1 mana stuff, and like Hangarback Walker, and they can just chump me for days. So these are not only bad top decks, but also they're never gonna go in for a lot. This hand's great. And I'm starting with a fetch land. And I know that might raise some eyebrows, because saving my fetch land to potentially cast Searing Blaze at instant speed, like on their turn, is valuable. But if I keep drawing lands with this hand, I think I 100% lose that game. Well, that's if one mulls into Oblivion, which he didn't. Okay. So we fetch for a basic here. And suspend a bolt. And I think I really need to race my opponent. Oh. It's like the best target for Smash the Smithereens. Like, I'm not even joking. That's a really good Smash the Smithereens target. Like, Ozolith just represents so many counters. And now if he plays like a crappy 1 or 2 drop, Searing Blaze is just strong. Yeah, oh, that's so good for us. Talk about crappy 2-drop. And we even draw the... Actually, I don't like that draw. I don't like that draw at all. Because now I can't win. And funnily enough, I would have liked a Goblin guide here. Inkmoth, it's fine. Sunbaked is bad, not gonna lie. And I kinda need to keep Path open. Because Path just deals with anything. Oh, Phyrexia's Core is so bad for us. I don't care about that. That's kind of fine, actually. It's actually super fine. If my opponent tries to gain life with Phyrexia's Core, I just win. If not, I just win next turn anyway. I'm just gonna path. If my opponent tries to go all in, I have path. Can my opponent even go all in? Probably not, right? He sacks. He activates Nexus. Sacks this. He's gonna go for it. This when a creature leaves. Oh, I thought it was when it died. Alright. So that's a big Ozolith now. We could have won, but not really. Because my opponent could have done some stuff. I'm not even gonna reveal the Boros Charm, just because we kinda wanna... I don't know, Boros Charm kind of reveals what we were doing. Not sure if everyone would pay attention to that. I actually like this. I actually like this a lot. I'm gonna keep the same cards here. I really like that. We were fast and disruptive enough. Without any awkward draws, like a late game creature. That's awful. I don't love it. I don't love it. No path, no smash. A double Eidolon means double Eidolon doesn't achieve much, I think. On the draw, how good is double Eidolon on the draw? It's turn 1, he plays an accelerator, not an accelerator, like a counter multiplier. And turn 1 I play nothing? No, it's really not a good thing. I think I actually ship away the Skullcracks. Sounds really weak. Ozolith makes sense. Ooh, we do draw land. And I'm kinda in business to draw a second land. A third land, sorry. I think I want a Searing Blaze to be live if it comes down late game. That sucks for us. That doesn't. I'm gonna fetch for a basic because I want to be fast, but also my life total is relevant. Sadly, my opponent doesn't lose life on his lands. Well, I say that, but he Kinda does, apparently. Okay. It's a big ballista now. It's a 5/5 ballista. Alright, so we got down to 7. Yeah, I need to do this now. Oh, but the Ozolith is gonna get all the counters. Ooh, an opponent chooses the Ozolith counters instead of... Okay, opponent has 1 card in hand. 2 because he has a peatland, but... And this Searing Blaze is sadly bad now. 4 mana? I'm scared. Is it just a big ballista? It is. Oh man, I really need a path again. Lava Spike doesn't do it, and I'm just dead, right? Oh, I even have enough damage in hand to win. Yeah, as I said, I want a land. Opponent having 2 Ballista and Ozolith was just... Opponent had a really strong draw. No. No. Yeah, we just lose. Okay, okay. Sad last game there. What were my outs? I think that mulling to 5 twice was too rough. Too rough. But there you have it. It's not uncommon to like... I hate blaming variance. Like, if there ever was a game, a match to blame variance, it was this one. Like, I had to mull to 5 twice, and last game my opponent even like had Ozolith into Ballista, so he was in a really good position. I actually might have misplayed a little bit there. Yeah, like even then I misplayed. I shouldn't have path. I shouldn't have played path on my turn. I should have waited for my opponent to attack, and then I path his ballista on his turn, and then yeah, the second ballista doesn't get the counters, and I can kill it with Helix. I don't gain the life, but his board is empty. Yeah, I definitely misplayed that last game, so not even variance there. And then match 2 was just a bad matchup. So I think that a bad matchup per league is fine. Like Manish was here earlier saying in chat that he lost. He went through 2 leagues and got a 2-for-1s. Losing on Amulet, he lost to Ponza. Not Amulet, it's Vile now, but whatever. On Titan he lost to Ponza, and on Neobrand he lost to Merfolk, so like 2 bad matchups. So a bad matchup per league is what you should expect. And then any bad decisions, you get punished. Especially with Burn. I think that Burn gets very punished for bad decisions. Like Game 3, I definitely punted in not pathing during combat, because if I path during combat, his, what was it, 6/6 ballista, or like 5/5 ballista attacks, I path it, yeah, and then his second ballista comes as a 2/2 at best. Or he puts it as a 1/1, and we kill it with Searing Blaze for the extra. Yeah, I think we punted that last game away. So there you have it, a 3-2. It's still even. I'm opening this chest. Let's open the chest. What do we want? Force of Negation. Well, ooh, we get the Lightning Bolt Mountains. That's cool. I still didn't have this one, even though it's like a non-factor on. You can just buy it for almost free. 10 play points is fine. Alright, anyways, thank you for watching and see you next time. I might play the challenge tomorrow, but I won't stream it. I think it's because of the scheduled rounds, it's too rough to stream for me in terms of availability. I don't think I can keep a stream going on for so long. Anyways, thank you for watching and see you next time.